Oh, good lord. Is this thing actually working? Jesus Christ. That's what happens when you get new goddamn, what do you call it? What do you call it? Hell if I know. I don't know what I'm doing. Close. Is anyone gonna watch this? Probably not. Fuck no. Fuck no, hell no. They're gonna probably be like, oh, is he live? Yeah, I'm live. I don't know. I know, riveting shit. For the 50 some odd SOBs who watch it. So, that's all I'm gonna say about that, I guess. I got this new MacBook and I'm trying it out. The only problem with it is doesn't really run a good battery. Oh, that's great. Yeah, yeah, just fucking interrupt me like that. I don't know. We're seeing how it goes. We're seeing how it runs. Is it even picking up my audio any good? I don't know. Remember to guard your privacy. I feel like an old person reading this shit. Yeah, that's the fun part. And then you get to hear my squeaky ass chair in the meantime too. I mean, I guess you could call it an upgrade in quality, if I consider it quality. Hmm. Is anybody even watching this damn thing? Probably not. I mean, look at me. I look like Sloth from the Goonies. So hey, you know, I guess that's how it goes now. I mean, the more views I get, probably would end up. How would I do that? I don't even know. Shit, it's a loss for me. I mean, I'm making good use of it, but at the same damn time, check my system preference. System preference. Yeah, that motherfucker broken. Yeah, the battery on this thing's broken, but hey. Battery restore defaults. Yeah, just throw that up there just to have it in case I need to take it into a repair. Yeah, I'll probably take it into a repair. Why the hell not? Let's see, what else is here? Share screen. I ain't sharing screen with nobody. This chat's dead as a motherfucker. No one's gonna watch this shit. If anybody does watch this shit, hey, you want to waste your time looking at me? Go ahead, waste your time looking at me. Whatever y'all like to do. Whatever y'all want to do. Yeah, my nasty ass little quarter hole in the wall. This is what I do. Mm-hmm. I know. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what I'm doing. You consider me going live. This is me going live. If it picks up, it picks up. I'll probably check it on mobile, see if it even registers any sound or anything like that. It looks like it's registering sound, but take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. I know. It's like, oh, your phone and stuff doesn't support streaming. Well, the thing I upload from my phone, the problem is this bitch is old as hell. This thing came out in like circa, let me see. When did this thing come out? It's a S7, S8, I think. I'm gonna check it. I think it's an S8. Let me pop on over real quick. Check this thing. What I man, see if what I'm typing. I know riveting content, right? Yeah. If somebody's watching this, hey, to any of my followers out there watching this, come waste your time with me, motherfucker. I can't even spell. Release. Yeah, release year. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025 2017 is how old my phone is. 2017. Old as hell. Yeah, and I got it in, yeah, April. I got it when it popped off. So yeah, that's old. Old like me. I mean, what else can I do? Yeah, Chrome, yeah, it's what should be called fuckery. Fuckery beyond belief. Check the chat. Test stream. Man, I can't even spell. I don't know. This is some sad shit. I'll put a little. Yeah, pin this shit. Just for fun. Yeah, what the fuck? Why not? Nobody's liking, no one's watching. Typical because I don't upload worth of shit. I mean, people like the shorts from what I seen, you know. I just threw a few of them at the wall, saw what stuck. Hey, it stuck. Still kind of getting used to a MacBook. I mean, I'll make good use of this, especially for recruitments and shit. Mm. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Just I don't know. I'm just chilling. Is this a sad attempt? You're damn right it is. At least I'm self-effacing. I am self-effacing about it, and that is the beautiful thing about that. And who the fuck is sending me messages? What? 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 Oh. Oh. Well, thank you. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can try one time to split screen and do reviews or something on here. Hmm. Yeah, just let's see. Just search some shit up. Let's see what you know what? We'll have a little bit of fun here. Since, I don't know. I'm more of a surcharge of eggs at Waffle House. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, I ain't doing that shit right now. Hold the fucking phone. What is this bullshit? Eggs with your breakfast, pay a surcharge. Man, fuck that. I'll eat goddamn toast. That's some bullshit. Updated our terms. Yeah, yeah, you could eat my ass. Fucking give this goddamn website the bird flu. Fuck ass motherfucker. Let's see. 50 cents. Man, that's a fucking ripoff. That's highway robbery. Fox 5 Atlanta. Let's check this shit. Atlanta, Waffle House has announced a new surcharge 50 cents per egg in response to rising egg prices by a nationwide shortage. The popular breakfast chain based in Metro Atlanta with approximately 2,100 locations says the surcharge will remain in place until prices stabilize. According to Waffle House's statement, they plan to continue to use quality, fresh, cracked, grade A large eggs. Yeah, I call bullshit. I call bullshit. Probably microplastics and bullshit in that motherfucker. All right. Short-lived. They cannot predict how long the egg shortage will last. Yeah, yeah. As long it's called artificial inflation. That's what that shit is. Who the hell is this dude? Man, Waffle House used to be open throughout like the apocalypse and shit. Here they are fucking cutting goddamn shit due to the bird flu. Grade A eggs. How can you get grade A fucking eggs if there's a bird flu going on? That makes no goddamn sense. Shit makes no sense at all. Makes no goddamn sense at all. Mm-mm. Shit. No way at hell. I'm probably gonna have to look at this again and re-review it. But yeah, daily dose of news. Checking this crap. New tab, Netflix. Got my inbox. Yeah, I sound like an old woman. Should I dare? What's the latest news on Senor? On the Senor. Let's see. I mean, everybody, anybody who's anybody is yakking and blabbing about this son of a bitch. Love him or hate him. I'm a centrist. I don't really give a damn. He can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, in my opinion. Oh shit! Check this out. Hold up. Shit. He said he's gonna take over the strip. Man, I swear to God, there's so many ads on these damn things. Fucking hell. All right, let's check it. So he said on Tuesday that the United States will take over the strip, adding should not be in charge of rebuilding and occupying the land. Reuters or Reuters or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Daily briefing newsletter provides all the news you need. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I know I'm reading everything, ain't I? U.S. Postal Service suspends incoming packages from China. Why is that? From the tariffs and shit? Mm. Mm. Oh. Oh, okay. I see what you're trying to do, Reuters. You're trying to make me buy shit. No such thing as, freedom of press anymore. And here I was thinking, draws criticism. Well, I'd like to. And here we go. Let's throw 3,000 dollars in support in Congress. Nah, he took over that motherfucker. He took over Congress. What you talking about? He took that shit by force. And he says the quiet parts out loud. That's something the Democratic Party don't do. Mainly I just talk jargon about fucking and I don't take any side in it. I don't got any pony in this pony show. I don't side with the RNC or the DNC, in my opinion, fuck both parties. Because I mean, look at who got elected. The dude from Celebrity Apprentice. We ain't doing a goddamn opposing party was a dementia patient, And if my words salad fumbling bumbling ass can see that shit and see the wood from the trees, a lot more people need to start doing that too. Because I mean, none of us got any goddamn, pony riding for us specifically. And it's happening under this party just with a little bit of accelerationism, you know, spliced in it. And if you guys hear a squeaking noise, it's my fucking dying chair. This thing's about to snap, crackle, pop. Let's see. Yeah, that's enough of that shit. Enough of that bullshit. See anything else? Anything else to poke and prod at for a beginner stream? Yeah, 16 minutes is not bad. I know. It's like, you are a dumb son of a bitch. Shit. Ooh. Lordy. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. Hell if I know. Hell if I know. Let me just update it. Change the goddamn title. Primero Streamo. I like that better. Fuck it, why not? Since I'm speaking, jibber jabber. Jibber jabber to nobody. I'm talking to a wall. I love talking to a wall. Ooh. But yeah. Anything else? Mm-hmm. 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 I'm wasting your time. Who the hell is this bitch? Who the hell is this bitch? Fuck if I know. It's one of these. One of these. All right, why the hell is this hoe in the goddamn recommended? She ain't dead. I mean, these royal family people don't die easy. I mean, you basically got to summon Van Helsing to stake their asses in the heart. They're like vampires. Their asses never die. See, a damn self-conscientious embarrassment. I do not dig it. Why am I looking at this? Look at the fucking news. Why is this hoe in the goddamn? Mm, okay, I'll turn off that ad. Princess Anne shares a close relationship with her brother King Charles, and she is not afraid to give him cold hard facts when needed. The monarch was left in tears after the Princess Royal gave her brother a major reality check during an emotional meeting, as reported by the royal aide. Recently, she's let in a hospital following a concussion. Yeah, Van Helsing probably kicked the bitch down a flight of stairs. There were some lasting effects of the injury, which she still seemingly experiences. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, and she's probably got the best healthcare in the goddamn world. What is this with a motherfucking tinfoil? Why seniors should wrap a foil around doorknobs and Home Alone? Mm, mm. Mm. Oh damn, Dave Harbor split. Ah shit. That means he's open. He's open for the taking, if you know what I mean. So any women out there, grab yourself a piece. 2019, spotted together in London. I wish I had money to piss away. Go over to Big Ben, piss on that shit. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. All right. Well, is there anything else to get like mad about on here? Not really. Not really. I mean, okay. Like I said, this is a test stream, so maybe I can try to play a little bit of it or do like a reaction or something. Do like a double feature. Like I said, this is just a you know rough draft. I could try to upload other stuff or something. And now I'm getting fucking shanghaied into looking at this damn doorknob shit. I don't want to look at no doorknob. Mac users, yeah. All right, let's hop off this shit real quick here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this shit from another device real quick, just to see how things are going. Give myself one view. Give myself one view from an alt. See what's going on up in here. Is there a delay? There's gotta be a delay. Shit, look at this. Let me look at it. Oh damn, look at this. There's a goddamn delay. Son of a bitch. I'll be a monkey's uncle. Oh, oh, good gravy. Oh, someone's watching my sad ass. I mean, if you want to waste your time watching me, go ahead. Be my guest. Okay, let's see what else is on here. Let's see what else is on here. Son of a bitch. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Wasting everybody's time doing this crap. Mm-hmm. Oof. It's the best, simply the best, right? Do, 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 do. Let's see. Anything else worth a damn? Let's see. Oh, all right. This one kind of hits close to home. This one kind of hits close to home. Yeah, it hits close to home. Truly, it does. Well, somebody can swing by and gave me a view. That's good. Very little engagement, but that's good. All right, let's see. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh fuck, microplastics. Oh Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, take CNN, as you want to take it, but seeing this shit, it's Human brain. Let's check it. Brain autopsy. All right. Trash off of you. Yeah. Go through. Overall, cadaver brain samples contain 7 to 30 times more tiny shards of plastic than other kidneys, liver. Yeah. Why the hell are we getting so much microplastics in our fucking brains, man? This is some bullshit. So we got like a equivalency of a shredded plastic spoon in our goddamn head. That's nice. That's wonderful. Well, do we have a cure for it to get this goddamn plastic? And it causes other misfirings in the old brain. If in life these particles are brain or electrical tissues and promote. Yeah, I'm going with the same. I'm going with potential health harms because of plastic manufacture, plastic pollution, and human exposure to plastics have all been increasing rapidly, said pediatrician and biology professor. Okay. Let's see. I mean, if anybody's watching, to like the 1 or 2 people out there watching this, like literally seeing it as it's progressing, I am so sorry. More than half of all the plastic ever made has been made since 2002, and production is tracked by double 2040. What the fuck? I know they've been making more plastic shit past 2002, but maybe that's just like a predate. Ugh, look at all this shit. Alzheimer's disease. Yeah, I said Alzheimer's. Deal with it. Deal with it. Get that disease all the time. 24 study found 1 liter of bottled water equivalent to 2 standard sizes typically purchased by consumers contained an average of 240,000 plastic particles from 7 different types of plastic. Oof. Well, we're fucked. We are. All right, let's keep digging. Do 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 do. All right, here we go. We went full circle. We, straight back to Gaza. CNN correspondent reacts to Donald Trump. Hold the fuck up. You see the audio going all the way through on this bitch. Just making sure. Motherfucking ads. I can't even skip them. I can't even skip the ads. I need to get my shit up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. One other person.
Faster, confidence
Lord,
higher, price cheaper. See if you qualify at row.co/TV.
Some bullshit.
I don't think people should be going back to Gaza. I think that Gaza has been very unlucky for them. They've lived like hell. They lived like you're living in hell. Gaza is
I
not a
mean,
place for people to be living.
Jesus.
And the only reason they want to go back, and I believe this strongly, is because they have no alternative. What's the alternative? Go where? There's no other alternative. If they had an alternative, they'd much rather not go back to Gaza and live in a beautiful alternative that's safe.
Palestinians in Gaza, some of whom we should note have been living there for generations, their families,
Oh,
if
lovely
not
Jake
literally
Cap.
centuries, saying Gaza should not, it should not,
I
it
can't
should not
stand
be
that
there. It's not a
motherfucker.
quote place people should be living.
If you don't think elections have consequences, listen to that over and over and over again. And President Trump says it so casually, sometimes you don't understand what he's saying, because he just says it as if he's saying, Tuesday comes after Monday and there's a weekend before that. That was the President of the United States sitting in the Oval Office endorsing the forcible resettlement of Palestinians off their own land, off land that international law recognizes as their land, as land that the United States, until 2 weeks and a day ago at least, recognized as their land. And the Prime Minister of Israel, the state created because...
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Nuh-uh. Under the Biden administration, they didn't recognize it as their land. They were carpet bombing the fuck out them motherfuckers. So I wouldn't be trusting anything this crow-toed motherfucker saying. I mean, for real, like, these people were getting fucking torn apart under the Biden administration. And now, all of a sudden, someone else is in there, this Mango Mussolini-looking prick. We got to call, a 5-alarm fire. That's bullshit. Because this dude is doing the same thing the old administration was doing. They might have been a little lighter on it, or they might have not been so overt with the public with it. But with Donald, you're getting the straight dope. You're just getting straight shit out of this dude.
Jews were forcibly relocated, forcibly resettled, and then killed in Europe by Hitler, sitting there smiling, while the President of the United States is saying we should forcibly resettle a people off their land. Now, the Arab nations in the neighborhood have all protested, mutedly, because they don't want to pick a fight with President Trump. But Jordan and Egypt have said, no. It goes against everything the Arabs have said for decades. Now, the Arabs have often used the Palestinians as pawns in their other grievances. Beth can describe that better than me. But for the President of the United States, a democracy, to say we would forcibly support the forcible resettlement of people because he says it's hell. The Palestinian people would tell you that's their land. And they didn't want to be, there was a terrorist attack on Israel on October 7th. We can never forget that. There was a terrorist attack by Hamas on Israel.
Where was this shit under the Biden administration? Where was this jargon under that? I mean, like, the dude was out here fucking acting like, it was all puppy dogs and rainbows and shit before Donald walked in. It was not. It was not. I'm going to fucking defy that shit right now. I'm just double checking the stream. Hold on. All right, so it is recording. All right, chill. All right, you know what? Let's do one more of these. Found one of these, and then I'm gonna probably call it quits on the stream here. What's supporting RFK Jr.? Yeah, RFK Jr. is one of those holistic medicine dudes. Drinking like fermented owl urine cures cancer and herpes and shit. I don't know. I never ascribed to his holistic medicine practices. I thought he was a anti-vaxxer and shit. I guess some people say he is. Some people say he isn't. Like when he was getting grilled by all the Democrats in the Senate, that shit was. He kind of did a somersault flip on that, saying that he was for vaccines. Who the hell knows anymore? All right. I know there's a lot of like, what's that called? Like pregnant pauses in this, but Like I said, this is like a test run up in this bitch. All right, let's see. Disabled pilot have the faculty, a place that something I somewhat lack myself. Don't be
Sick of
working there.
political brainwashing.
Sick of food prices. Everybody
Don't be
needs to
filling an
live.
agenda.
I'm
Don't
sick
be
of
filling a
fake
quota.
people.
Because if
I'm
you
sick
fill
of
that shit,
being glued to my phone. The name calling to just further divides them.
I'm sick of willful ignorance. I'm so
that just leads to, accidents and things that could be avoided. Avoidable crashes.
Up front now is Miles O'Brien. And obviously, Miles, you have spent a career covering this industry, covering tragedies in this industry, and you are.
Hold on one second. I'm going to wait for the stream to catch up.
Pilot yourself. So this investigation is in its early stages. It's honed in obviously on the elevation and the altitude of the helicopter, but we don't know what we don't know right now. What are your leading theories from the information we do have?
Something was happening in that cockpit of that Black Hawk helicopter, which may have distracted the crew, perhaps as part of the training mission. Perhaps they were having difficulty with the night vision goggles. Who knows? The cockpit voice recorder, which I'm pretty certain will be recovered and the data will come out of it, should shed a lot of light of what was happening, what distractions might have occurred. It is hard to see moving air traffic at night in a city with all those background lights. But that is still the responsibility of that crew to see and avoid traffic. And obviously that did not happen here.
No, it didn't. And there was just no time. I mean, as we said, the slides weren't deployed. There was no, at that point, you're low enough to the ground, texting. I mean, there was nothing, just a silence, and clearly so sudden.
I know.
President
How
Trump has
transformative,
had
right?
blame for this in several quarters. He had referenced DEI initiatives. He also specifically referenced the FAA hiring people with severe disabilities. Let me just play for you exactly what he said, Miles.
The FAA is actively recruiting workers who suffer severe intellectual disabilities, psychiatric problems, and other mental and physical conditions under a diversity and inclusion hiring initiative spelled out
I know.
on the agency's website. Can you imagine?
So, Miles, he then went on to specify that one of the disabilities he was referring to is missing extremities. Now, this is something actually you know about. You can speak to personally. You're a licensed pilot. You lost an arm in an accident. So I want to give you a chance to respond to that.
Yeah, number one, Aaron, let's not forget what it must be like to have lost a loved one and hear this literally with your loved one still underwater. Here it turned into this weird political thing. But personally, as someone who was a pilot, lost my arm, and went through the process of getting recertified to fly, I can attest to you that I went through every hoop and got over every bar an able-bodied individual would in order to be recertified to fly. The FAA simply does not forsake safety in order to include disabilities in the system. I am part of the aviation community because I persevered through that, and it's an affront to me and all other disabled people to allow that statement to come into play. So it's unfortunate in the context of a terrible tragedy relative to the tragedy these families face. I guess it's not as big a deal, but it is.
Well, all right. Yeah, all I'm gonna say to that is like, people fuck up. True. People fuck up, but at the same time, you gotta have the faculties to run. You gotta have the faculties to run this shit. God, yeah, this stream's gonna suck ass. You know, if somebody's gonna be running the FAA or whatever, or being in air traffic control, or even piloting, for fuck's sake, you gotta have all your extremities and shit in check. Because, you know, there might be some exceptions to the rule, but you gotta be, like, extremely vetted. And besides, who's vetting these people? If there's an agenda in place, you know, that says you gotta have a quota of this person, this person, this person, that person, you know, you're not really checking for credentials at that point. You're just checking, you know, for race, for gender, for, special needs. If there's a handicap on them, you know, just to say, hey, we got everybody of every color under the motherfucking rainbow here. Wake up and spill the gay coffee. We got everybody up in this son of a bitch working at the air traffic control. Doesn't matter the skill set. You're gonna run into some problems. Just saying. I mean, I also kind of find it funny that this shit happens the second he gets into office. You know, that too. Like a bunch of planes start crashing, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria, all that shit happening. And we're supposed to be like, he did it all. That sounds like I'm defending him, but at the same time, which is like, you know, it's just kind of fishy, just kind of fishy. And also the DNC kind of another thing they got a big mea culpa for is you know, keep calling him the boogeyman and shit, and then people start believing he's the boogeyman, and then they try to kill him, and then they try to, you know, become the monsters that he's calling them. You know, he's proven, you know, he's being proven right with all the crazies out there trying to go at him and be cutthroat with him. And also another thing too is that the media couldn't live without him. That's why they couldn't let him win in 2020, because they wanted to extend this fucking insanity, extend the mania, extend the hysteria. Because if you didn't extend the hysteria, you're not gonna get clicks, you're not gonna get views, you ain't gonna get shit. And that's just the sad notion, is that these things get brought up and they get run and siphoned through basically just clickbait media. You know, Donald Trump is the boogeyman. He's the, you know, the straw man that we all got to beat on, because other politicians are they're kind of bland. If you think about it, they're kind of bland. They're kind of, you know, feckless and useless. You know, and yes, they are feckless and useless in the policy sense, because, you know, personally, the democratic social route is the best route to keep the country sustainable. You know, giving people a living wage, giving people, you know, $1,000 a month, or universal basic income, or, you know, waived fees on utilities, like waived electricity, waived gas, waived water, or, you know, a discount on food, just, you know, for people who work. I know there's some people out here there who game the system, but I mean, if you have a track record, or at least a stamp that you have worked in your life, I believe you should, you know, have government assistance. Like with my family and stuff, that shit, you know, it seems like, you know, you get kicked while you're down if you're, you know, technically middle class. Because, yeah, like, you know, you work and support yourself, it seems like you get penalized for doing so. Like if you get married, your incomes get jointed, you get taxed more. You get, you know, a lot more withdrawn out of your income. And a lot of that stuff goes to weapons manufacturers. It doesn't go to fixing the roads. It doesn't go to, you know, fixing the infrastructure in general. You know, a lot of that shit's still from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and that shit hasn't been touched in years. I know that sounds kind of stupid what I said, but it's true. You know, you know, the phrasing might be a little retarded, but you know, the sentiment of it still sticks and stands. And that's the crazy part. You know, it's like, how do we get to this point? How do we let it get to this point? You know, it's kind of crazy if you think about it. And yeah, like, you know, you're kind of at loss for words after a while. I mean, I've been at loss for words this whole stream, and I probably fucked it up royally, and people are gonna be like, "All right, I'm not tuning into this shit." But if you do listen to it and you did make it this far. I mean, all in all, it's kind of like, what are our taxes going for exactly? It's not going to really fix shit because, all you got to do is just take a couple walks, take a long walk outside, check the infrastructure, see how it's doing, see how it's going. That shit isn't, laissez-faire carte blanche, 10 out of 10 precise. And then half the time when they do construction, I think it's a racketeering job because they take their sweet fucking time. I mean, they put cones and shit up, and I understand like taking a week or something to fix it, or even a month. But if you just put cones up for a month and just leave them there and leave your backhoes and shit just sitting there idle, dig a few potholes and leave, and then you expect people to drive around that shit and take alternative routes that take longer and fuck their commute up, that's just ridiculous. Because that's something I deal with. They tear up an underpass or something. I got to go side street, take a back alley, and then get in the parking lot and open the door for people, you know? And that takes a while. And it affects everybody. It affects everybody. And it seems like construction, they have a quota to just take their time. And I think, a lot of shit, like including Sopranos esque shit with no show and no work jobs, that's another big problem. There's a lot of those where they basically get paid to not show up, or they get paid to sit and bullshit. And it's like, that's not what tax dollars and subsidies go for. Just saying. Well, anywho, I think that's a good place to stop the stream. It's damn near been an hour. I'm like 9 to 10 minutes shy of an hour. I'm probably gonna try to see this on another device, maybe, just to see maybe does it look any good? Is it worth a damn? Will I do it again? Maybe I'll try tomorrow. Anywho, this is number one. This is the first one. Give me a little slack. Maybe give me slack on like the first 20. And if it gets any worse and I don't find my mantra, because mainly that's the thing, you got to find a personality, you got to find a mantra. I'm not really finding it yet. And I mean, look at me. Sloth from the Goonies that's been smoking too much. Anywho, y'all have a great whatever the fuck time it is. I don't know. Shit, I'm done. Yeah. Adios, y'all.